Hey, Shalom Akim. I want to start out by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect. It's the Great Millstone Dallas camp. And I'm the brother Yatazak, and getting a few snippets for the brothers. You know, break down in a few 10-15 minute segments. You know, just recording the live camp. You know, for brothers who don't have time to watch the whole thing, have lunch breaks and things of that nature. So basically, what I do is I do 10 to 15 minute segments to where brothers can actually get a live look in on the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai on the highways and the byways in the Dallas camp. So let's get it.
Behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud sat one like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap.
That's right. So Yahweh Shai's going to come back and he's going to get business, man. They talk about that in Isaiah, the 63rd chapter.
Yeah, yep.
Can we grab that? Isaiah 63.
Isaiah 63, I got you.
Yep. It says, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
That's right.
See, the harvest of the earth. It's not just, well, of course we know it's talking about gathering the elect, but during that, when you're reaping the crops that you've grown in its harvest times, you gotta cut down weeds too. Yeah. Things gotta get stripped.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit that just didn't grow good amongst it.
There you go.
It gets separated and used to burn.
There you go. Yup. That's right.
You know?
Good. A little more. It says, and he that sat on the cloud, and that cloud is talking about the chariot, all right? The so-called UFOs, which of many sightings have been happening.
Yep.
All right? It says, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped.
That's right.
You see? And that's a part of that reaping is the reconstruction of the earth.
Yeah.
It being put back in its proper order, man. Because the scriptures tell you what? That I've seen princes walking and servants sitting upon horses.
Yeah.
Why? Because the earth is out. Folly is set in great dignity, man. Right. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to put folly where it belongs, man. Right. And he's going to put the dignitaries back upon the horses, man.
God.
All right.
Matthew 13 and 38, the field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. It says, but the tares are the children of the wicked. It says the enemy that soweth them are the devil. It says, but the harvest, this is the point. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
Yeah, that's right.
Back them up.
Yeah, the reapers are the angels, but the angels also go into the men of the Lord as well. All right, that's also in the scriptures. I jump. If a brother could get, it's in First Ezra. I think it's the 4th chapter, and the last verse. You know, just to prove that the men of the Lord are the angels. All right, or it's like the 2nd chapter, the last verse. It goes through the list of the prophets. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's at the end of the...
Or is it the beginning? Is he the second? Is it 2nd Ezra?
2nd Ezra.
Yeah, like the first chapter. Yep, yeah. 2nd Ezra, yeah. The 1st chapter, the last 2 verses.
This is 2nd Ezra 1:37. It says, I take witness to the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, as though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say. And now, brother, behold what glory, and see the people that cometh from the east, unto whom I will...
We're the people that come from the east, man. All right, because there's more to the earth than Africa, man. All right, we're the real so-called Asiatic people, man. All right, we're the people from the east. Okay, when you go into, you know, Joshua, you see the lots and the landmarks. We live the most furthest east, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It says, unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Hosea, Amos, and Michael.
That goes into reincarnation as well, man. Because this is talking about the end of the world, the leaders. And these names are being reiterated all over again. They back. Matter of fact, Yahweh Shai said that. You know? Go ahead.
Joel, Abdias.
Yep, it's just in the Greek.
And Jonas. Nahum, Habakkuk, Sophoniah,
Zephaniah, yep.
Haggai, and Zachary, which is Zechariah, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord.
See, there you go right there, man. That shows you right there that when the scriptures talk about the angels being the reapers, because you got to remember, keep in mind that when that time manifests, the Lord is going to give us that spiritual ability, man, to discern between the wheat and the tare. We're going to know who the real Israelites are. Ain't going to be no more confusion.
That's right.
The Lord going to give us everything, the 100% truth. You know? Which we already have 100% truth to our capacity. All right?
You see that different body, a second body, that celestial body. Is that what you're going into?
Well, more so in this time now, more so in the time of Acts. Because we're living in the time of Acts all over again, man. You know, Paul had the spiritual ability to know who was an Israelite and who was a Greek or who was any other nation that was through Asia Minor, man. All right, you got something else? Yep.
I'm going to jump to verse 2, start at verse 16. And those that be dead will I raise up again from their places and bring them out of the graves, for I have known my name in Israel. Fear not, thou mother of the children, for which I have chosen thee, saith Yahweh. For thy help will I send my servants Isaiah, Jeremiah, after whose counsel I have sanctified.
Whoa, and then you go back, because Ezra goes into who? Ezra. So why is he talking chronologically? This is after Jeremiah and these other prophets. Yeah. So how is that possible? Why is he saying that? Because those men have to come back on earth and fulfill their deeds again. That's the only way righteousness is going to be put in effect. Right. You got to get the men that know how to do the job.
That's right.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, the Lord told Ezra was asking him, when is this going to end? He said, when the number of seeds are fulfilled in thee.
Right.
Meaning he's back here.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know?
He
go see the end. That's when you go see it in your last captivity. You know?
Yep, which is here, man. Yep. This got to be the last captivity. Take it too damn long, man.
Yep, I want to say when Yahushua told the disciples that they was gonna come back into regeneration. They was gonna have to come back. That was like the apostles and the elders always say. They say you have to. They wrote it down so that they could come back to break it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Write the vision upon tables.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they had to come back. They had to come back to break down the understanding, because they didn't understand it when they wrote it in the first place. They just wrote it. They was in the spirit to write it down. Now we're in the spirit to break it down. You see? And that way you end up getting that glory. You end up getting that glory from that understanding.
Sirach 36 and 14. Fill Sion, and this is how it's going to happen. Fill Sion with unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name.
See? Raise up prophets that have been in thy name, man.
Yep.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. If he gave his name to a select number of men, then he got to keep bringing them back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I would say through reincarnation. That's how the Most High keeps his word. Because everything he promised to Abraham died. His body went back. His body went back to the dust. His spirit went back to the heavens. You see?
But you're spiritual too. Most of the prophets back then had the Most High's name in his name.
Khan.
Yeah. You know, Zephaniah, Zechariah.
That's right.
Obadiah, Isaiah.
Khan.
But his is at the end.
That's
Same
right.
thing, even Ezekiel, the powers.
Khan.
You know, Kazakala. You know?
Khan.
They all had the Most High's name. It was all relevant to the Most High's name. They had a significant purpose on the earth, man. Right. So if you out there, you walk in, you thinking that you want to start up your own business, or you want to become a professional athlete, or whatever the case is, man, and your boat wind up getting rocked, okay? 9 times out of 10, you was set up. You one of those men from back then, because it was a company of prophets. It wasn't just them one guys.
Right.
It was a company of them, man. Right. You know, it was a group effort, man. When you go into them ancient scrolls, even now, when you get the scrolls, you open up, man, it take more than one person just to open it up, make sure it's all correct. You know, it takes time. It takes time and effort and multiple hands. All hands need to be on deck, man. The scripture says that. It says, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few.
I got you.
Con.
Sirach 44. Remember Obadiah. When he hid 100 prophets. So we didn't know their names, but I'm pretty sure they'd had mighty ministries.
Yeah.
We didn't know their names. So this is Sirach 44 All right. And 8. There be of them, talking about the prophets, the men of the Lord. There be of them that have left the name behind them, that their praises might be reported. And some there be which have no memorial, who are perished as though they had never been,
Right.
and are become as though they had never been born, and their children after them. So you're gonna have particular prophets, right? Like right now, there's somebody prophesying, and they ain't on YouTube, and they got a following and everything, and they got the right doctrine.
Like there's a brother in Dominican Republic. Yep. But he, to my understanding, he has a where he goes. You know, it's hard for him to get Wi-Fi essentially. Right. Like when the brother Amouan Gabar, when he went out to Guyana, you know, it was hard. He had a select area where he can get Wi-Fi. Yeah. So you got these places in the world where the men of the Lord might be out there.
Yeah, but they ain't got that Wi-Fi.
They ain't got internet to upload. They might have a camera, but how they gonna upload the video? Right. Yeah. You know?
But the Lord ain't gonna show it to us for fakes.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's right, man.
For them and us.
Yep.
You know?
God.
Matthew